Boom, 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 beat. Got everything in my mama name, but I'm hood rich. Da 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 da. What's up, Juanitosville? We are back in the spot, friends, and today we are going to do a kind of a, not a polishing video, but a sanding video, and we're going to showcase these little numbers right here that we scored on the interwebs. I will see if I could put a link in the description. A big fan of these so far. They do really well. This is 180 grit, and on this side right here, guys, we have all the way up to 1400 grit. A lot more, a lot finer. So we're going to work on this piece right here. We worked a little bit on the outside of it. It had some fire scale on the inside. We're going to start with 180. So we're going to start with the yellow silicone wheel. I use these sometimes to really take a lot of material off. The 180 will really take some material off. Quite coarse. And if you have some fire scale, sometimes it's helpful. I'm not a professional polisher or finisher, but our pieces usually look pretty good. And so I would say we're probably like in the middle as far as like being really good and it's just beginning. And you know how it is when we're first starting, guys. We're not good at anything when we first start. I mean, we might have a talent, but it takes some time to hone and to practice that talent and to get it to where you want it to be. So guys, welcome to Boom Jewelry Adventures. We're gonna do a little bit of cleanup on the inside of this bracelet, and we'll go through the process from 180 grit to 1400 grit, and we'll just take a look at it. I'm going to go through it really quick. I'll fast forward during the boring parts, and we're just going to run through the stages, and we'll take a look at, we'll have a before and an after. So I don't know if I'll do a split screen right here. I did do a yellow. I did some wheel on it, but I'm going to go yellow. It's going to kind of murk this up a little bit with this yellow wheel, and that's okay. We're just going to make it kind of like a brush nickeled look, and because we're going to start from that point. You can see it still needs a lot of work, so that's why I'm doing this tutorial, or this demonstration really. Adventure is you're just going along for the ride, and process and demonstration is just showing what you can do and your knowledge based on what you know. So guys, just take that with a grain of salt, but we're over here making jewelry videos all the time and trying to help our friends out there get better faster. All right, let's go over to this other area, because I moved my flex shaft to the left-handed side, and we're gonna just get to work. So ready, break. Got a quarter tank of gas in my hoopty class, but I'm hood rich. Da, 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 da. All right, guys, here we are, hood rich and all, friends. If you didn't know, I used to play quarterback in high school and in college, and so I love breaking the huddle. It's always fun, so that's why I say ready, break. That's a football term for you friends out there that are not into the football lingo. Guys, here we go. We're going to start with this one, and I have my flex shaft here. I've had this flex shaft for a long time, and it's done very well for me, but it's not a Fordham. You know how it is when you're starting early in the game. You just get what you can get, and you don't throw a fit, right? The name on this one, it just says flex shaft grinder. Flex shaft grinder. I don't remember if it has a brand name on it. I don't see a brand name. I do not see a brand name. I thought it was a Fordham, but in order to get a Fordham, you got to be able to afford. Oh, don't even encourage me, guys. Do you have a Fordham? No, I can't afford them. You should get a Fordham. Sorry, I can't afford them. You should be using Fordham. Sorry, I can't afford them. Just practicing. All right, guys, let's go right here. And if you didn't know, guys, I have an outlet over here, but I have lights plugged into it. So I'm using my Jackery, and you can charge this. Let's see if you guys can see this. Jackery, one of these things. It's like about the size of a cooler, like a little beer cooler. You solar it, and then you can use it as electricity wherever you need it. All right, guys, let's just get to work instead of talking and showing you guys all my stuff. Here we go. Da, 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 da. What song is that, guys? Do you guys know? Are you guys from the generation you guys know that song? Here we go. All right, homies, right there. That's what it looks like with 180 grit. And we're going to double dose on that 180 grit right here, friends. We're going to start using these little spinner wheels. And I don't know what they're called. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Search this on the interweb. And then you can get these. These are fine. A set of 4 fine, but they also come in coarse. Coarse. Of course. No pun intended. Yes, it is. Yes. Pun intended. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. I know I'm weird. Okay, here we go, friends. Let's do this. Ooh, that sounds important. Doesn't that sound important, friends? Oh, I feel important. Always use eye protection. That was 180. 240. These are really hard to read on the ends right there. It says it. But got to pay the cost to be the boss, friends. 240 right here. Remember, go on the far away one. Otherwise, it'll go over the top. When you're left-handed, you have to go on the far away one so that it doesn't skip over to the top. All right, guys, that's 240. Come on, Johnny. Which way? Which? Oh, Gotti. Oh, Johnny. Don't play with my emotions, Smokey. What movie is that from? Oh, are you guys from that generation? No, you're not. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are. You probably are. Okay, what number is this? This is 320. 320. $320 down onto, this can't be right, 600, 220, 800, there's 600, where's 400? All right, guys, there is no 400. I went through all of them and I didn't see one that said 400. So our next step is going to be 600, but I have a 400 blue one of these. So that's what we're going to use next. All right, guys, this is the blue one. It's really small. I use it for rings, but we're gonna stay consistent with this and just go up the grades because I don't want to jump straight to 600. All right, guys, 400. Now on to 600. On 600, friends. Okay, 600, guys. Next one, 800. Keeping it groovy like a drive-in movie, friends. Leaning toward, moving forward. Let's go. $800 down. Moving on. I think we're getting close to, where are we at? 1,200. I am super left-handed because my right hand can't do anything. Here we go. 1,200. All right, friends, we're getting close. That was 1,200. Now we're going to go to 1,400. 1,400 grit. And then we're going to take a look at it and see what it looks like. And then, guys, I don't know if you guys want to see me trip this to see how easy it trips. Hopefully it trips easy because of the fact that it's already nice and smooth. But this is part of the adventure. Let's just go. 1,400 right here. All right, friends, that is 1,400 grit. And since we're at the party, guys, you know what? If I brought you to the party, I'm not going to make you have to get an Uber home. I'm giving you a ride. Now, if you're brave enough to get in the car with me after a party, that's on you, but I'm not going to leave you hanging, friends. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Let's go with a mop, a trip mop. We got a trip. I learned in the industry they call these mops. Maybe this one's kind of in the middle between a mop and a bud, but just a small trip bud. We're going to just do a little experiment here and see if, don't leave that in there, if this does something that we like. Let's try this. Okay, let's take a quick look at that, what that looks like. 1200 grit. Still a little a brushed kind of look. Kind of a brushed look. Let's see. I'm only going to do half so we can really look at what it's doing. Okay, guys? I'm going to do on the left side of the boom. Don't do that, guys. That's why I flip it around, because on this side I'm really confident on the edge, but when I start getting to that other edge over there, I can't really see that well, so I've got to flip it so I can have close access to that edge. A little bit more trip from my trip block there. Just gonna take a look. And here, guys, is where we're gonna see fire scale, if there is fire scale to be seen. I'm hoping that that process I went through kind of eliminated any of that surface level fire scale. This is poured from an ingot of melted silverware. Very thick. Not sure what the gauge is, but I'm guessing it's around 10 gauge. Alright, guys, I think I'm getting close to being able to show you guys. And what I discovered, what I like when I'm using trip or any kind of compounds, is to have these glasses. You know, you get free with your glasses when you buy glasses. And it's just fine. You know, you can really polish nice, guys. So let's just take a look at this. For the end of this video, I know you guys need to get on and make your dreams come true, but let's take a look-see. Okay, that's what that side looks like. Look, you can see the reflection. Now, I'm sure I can go a little bit longer and make it better, but that's this side, guys. That is kind of that brushed kind of look that we were talking about. And this is through all those stages of those cool little, these guys. It's what it created, guys. So now you know. And if you have the contact earlier in the video, I showed the packaging, so you could search that up and go get it. Go get them if that's what you want to do. But I just wanted to share with you guys this little process, and man, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'll probably go a little bit more with it, and then maybe we can throw some rouge on there and get that really fine that we like. You know, the customers love it. All right, guys, I hope you guys had a great day today learning with me. This is the first time I had ever gone through all of these stages, so I hope you guys had a good time with me today. Yeah, hit like on the way out. It helps build the channel. I'm always trying to build the channel, man. But, you know, I don't always make a lot of videos, as many as some of other creators out there do. So make sure you're notified and hit the bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video. Because sometimes I drop one a week, sometimes one every 2 weeks, sometimes 2 a week. But you don't want to miss one because they're all fun, guys. These fun adventures, you know. We love it out here in these mean streets, guys. My name is Benny. In the comments, if you guys know what song I was singing to start this video, put it in there. And if not, that's... If you don't, then don't. But if you know that song, put it in the comments. I just want to see who's listening out there. And guys, we have so many viewers from all over the world, and it's just fun to share with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And let's keep it groovy like a drive-in movie, leaning toward moving forward, not always just hanging on like a hubcap in the fast lane, but staying loyal to the soil. I'm Benny. I'm out. Peace.